So Denzel, Joel was kind of just talking about this, but I know Kevin's talked about it too, this idea of things maybe ramping up here, starting faster, doing all those things. Like, is the mentality different than his other previous training camps you've had with him? Do you feel anything like that right now?
No, definitely. Just like you said, we ramping up. There's no ramp up. We getting straight to it, ready to get to work, and it's gonna start fast. So it's not really a ramp up, and I like it. It's all about the work and working hard and pushing it to the limit, to the max, and shoot, that's what we're here to do.
Did it feel like that in the spring too? Because it just seemed like we saw more team
Yeah.
periods and competitive periods
Yeah.
from you guys.
No, yeah, definitely felt like that. A lot more reps, a lot harder workouts. So hopefully it pays off.
Denzel, how does this defense get back to where it was 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, just consistency, coming in, working hard, getting on the same page with things, and just being out here and getting those reps out here with the guys, and just knowing that that's our goal, to be the best defense in the NFL. And we're going to get there. We're going to make it happen.
What do you think happened last year? I mean, you guys weren't bad last year,
Yeah.
but you just weren't what you were the year before. What was different?
What was different? I don't know. That's kind of tough. I mean, like I said, we weren't bad, but it's tough holding that number one spot. So I think we just got to come back with a hungrier mindset, and just to get back to that number one spot. And I think we got the guys capable of doing that.
You mentioned not ramping up anything, but what is the tone that needs to be set today specifically?
Man, come out here, go as hard as you can, push it to the limit, run fast. You know, it's our first day, so mistakes might happen, but just continue to work hard and push through it.
Is there some of that maybe lingering chip on the shoulder disappointment from last season that you guys can take into this?
Yeah, I guess like last year is last year. We on a whole new year, new team, new everything. So we come up with a hungry mindset. We ready to get to it.
Kind of going off of that, the team was 3-14 last year after making the playoffs the year before. Kind of what's being done inside the building to get back to playing meaningful games in January?
Yeah, I think it's the mindset, really. Like I keep speaking on, it's the mindset. Like we all hungry, we all want to get to it, and we're just being intentional about all our things that we're doing in the building and the meetings and things that's being said. And then definitely when we come out here on the practice field, everything's going to be intentional.
Yeah, kind of going off of that too, you know, the mental drain that comes with the 3-14 season, going into a new season. You know, kind of how do you rebound from, you know, what happened last year?
We 0-0 right now, so not 3-14. We 0-0. You know, everybody on a clean slate, and this is a new year, man. So like I said, we ready to get to it. We gonna work hard to win some games for the city, and we gonna make it happen.
Do you feel like any success you guys have this year is going to start with you guys on the defensive side?
Definitely, that's definitely our mindset. We feel we push this team, and we take a lot of pride on the defensive side of starting fast and being the juice and helping our offense out and special teams. And so we're going to take a lot of pride in that and trying to start fast for these guys and help them as best way as we can.
I know when we asked you about the quarterback battle in the spring, you made the joke that you want to pick all four of them off. But as camp's here and it begins, like where do you think things stand with that? And I imagine your goal there is still the same.
Oh yeah, my goal is definitely still the same, to pick those guys off. But yeah, we just got to wait and see. Really, you know, I think the best guy is going to be out there, and so we got to get more reps out here, see who's doing what, and compete. I think that's the biggest thing, is going out there and compete. And those guys are going to compete. They're going to make us better. We're going to make them better.
I mean, as a DB, does that kind of ramp up the energy for you? Like, there just hasn't been an open QB competition here in so long. Does that ramp up the energy?
No, I think it definitely does. Definitely ramps up the energy. I know it ramps up the energy for those guys and the competition. I think it's a great competition, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Denzel Ward obviously kind of put himself on the map 2 years ago with a great season. Maybe took a little bit of a step back this past year. But just what do you notice about how he's sort of approaching the season, especially knowing he was going to that last year as his rookie?
Man, I think he's hungry. He's hungry this year. He's been working every day, and just his mindset coming in. He wants to be the best. He wants to get back to playing that great ball that he was playing, and he's going to get there. So just continue to take it a day at a time and working hard and coming out here on the field and doing what we're supposed to do.
MJ's obviously probably one of them, but who are some of the guys on your side of the ball that you're looking for as a leader to take a lead or continue their development from the spring? Guys that you think are going to have to stand up?
Like a leader from a leadership position, or
from you,
plays?
from what you're seeing, like as their teammate, what are you wanting to get out of this camp? Who are you looking to stand out?
I'm looking for Mason Graham. I'm looking for him to get in that backfield. You know, I'm not trying to cover for too long out there, so he gonna help my guy Miles out on the D line. But definitely Mason. I'm looking forward to all those guys, all our new guys we got, Carson, everybody. So just looking for everybody to come out here, compete, and try to be the best.
How much is that pressure, you know, guys like Mason and Miles, and how important is that kind of working hand in hand to create those turnovers that you guys need to get this year?
So say that one more time for me.
How important is that pressure that they get, and increasing that pressure in terms of helping to kind of proportionally increase the number of turnovers?
Yeah, no, huge. I mean, we work together, the D-line and the defensive backs. I mean, those guys getting pressure on that quarterback puts quarterback in bad position to throw a ball overthrow or something like that, and gives us opportunities to get more hands on the ball and take it away.
You guys talk so much about trying to make sure you secure the takeaways this time. And I know you guys joke about just hitting the jugs machine.
Yeah.
Is it that simple? Like, I know it's kind of easier said than done in some respects, but how do you go about trying to make that a bigger priority for you guys?
Yeah, that's a priority. I mean, that's as real as it gets. I mean, getting on the jugs machine, it's like we may joke about it, but just actually going and being intentional about the times you're on the jugs and catching the ball and putting yourself in different positions to catch the ball. And I think it's going to translate out here. So it's definitely a focus. It's definitely a focus, and something I know I'm personally going to take a lot of pride in doing. So I'm gonna try to get an interception today. So if I don't, y'all call me out on it, So I'm trying to get one today.
I know the record wasn't what you wanted to do last year, but personally, do you feel like last year was your best year?
Personally, yeah, I do feel last year was probably my personal best year. I'm just trying to do the best I can to help this team win and put them in as best position as I can. But like I said, this is a team game. We need everybody, so we need everybody playing their best ball. And but I can only control myself, and so I'm gonna try to put my best foot forward and help this team.
I know Miles' goal every year, along with team success, is that Defensive Player of the Year. It's harder for DBs to win it, but do you ever think about that?
Yeah. I think I'm capable. I'm definitely a Defensive Player of the Year caliber player, and but I take things a day at a time. Rewards and all that stuff that'll come down the road whenever. But my focus is just to be best I can each day.
Denzel, you mentioned Mason earlier. None of the draft picks, obviously, in your guys' room specifically. But how do you, as a leader on this team, just kind of help those rookies get through their first camp and sort of start preparing for their own season? What type of things can you sort of share with them?
Yeah, just staying in constant communication with them and tell them about my experience. And it's just football. There's nothing too crazy to it. So just come out here, play football, enjoy your time, try to be the best. Work hard, and that's it. So no secret sauce.